These conversations really make me think about how people talked about me when I was playing.
Oh, yeah. You were our dude
God.
until you weren't our dude.
I know y'all talk nasty about me.
Yeah.
Well, Solana was 4, but I know you talk nasty about me.
Did radio shows on how bad you were. I disavow everything Dan said. I was an unwilling participant.
You sound like it. I'm going to go back and find it. Me and you have a conversation to be had.
None of that matters now. It's all water under the bridge. I'm a big, what's the punter's name again? Jake something?
Jake Bailey, baby.
Jake Bailey. I'm a big Jake Bailey guy today.
Yeah.
Punt it away, Jakester. Punt
Give it
away.
the boot. Give it the boot.
Jakester.
It's not exactly like your teams are, winning championships either, Crowder.
Hey, what you want us to talk about on the radio? How good you were.
1-15.
One of the most historic teams is still being talked about to this day, 08 WildCat. But there's water under the bridge, I guess.
Historic
Changed
teams.
football.
You guys
didn't have anything to do with your side of the football, unfortunately for you.
You guys lost by 40 in the divisional round of the playoffs.
You know what? Joke's on you. It was the wild card.
The wild card.
I really thought we were going to win the Super Bowl that year.
Which year? The WildCat year?
Yep.
You thought you were going to win the Super Bowl running the WildCat?
You know what? I thought about it because heading to the stadium, because that wild card game was
to sell you.
The wild card game was in Miami. Headed to the stadium, I remember riding in the car, listening to Young Jeezy, thinking like, man, this is like we win this game, we go on 2 more games. Like the Ravens.
This is my time. My window is here. Time to climb through.
Like the Ravens were not going to beat us until I saw Ed Reed walk on the field, and I was like, this number 20 is a different type human. Terrell Suggs, Ray Lewis, I'll tell you, that thought changed about 8 minutes into the game. I was like, wow, they're in the playoffs too.
Tried your hardest. That's all that matters.
I was I was on the way to the stadium for that game thinking you guys were going to win the Super Bowl too, but I was 12. Like I had to
say you were strapped into a seat facing the other way in the back.
I was 25, ready to roll.
You were planning the Super Bowl after party.
Yeah. And that was my contract year, so now I'm gonna win the Super Bowl.
Probably get Young Jeezy to play at my party.
We going to the playoffs. Our defense is good. I'm calling this defense, this top defense. We're gonna win a Super Bowl, and now my contract's up. I was so this is it. This is why God put me on this earth. This is why I got drafted in the 3rd round, because the Dolphins passed on me twice, but the arrest made me leave the 1st round. All this is going on until I saw Ed Reed and Terrell Suggs and Ray Lewis.
I've done that every year with the Marconi Awards.
This is the year.
Same outcome.
Oh man. Coach would have put me in that state championship game. Man, I'd throw that ball over those mountains.
Okay, Uncle Rico.
I will say, though, Crowder, you guys started 0-2 that year. You got blown out by the Cardinals. I don't remember the score, but you were blown out week 2 by the Cardinals.
In Arizona. Yep, I remember.
Bro, that WildCat game in New England.
Was the greatest thing ever.
One of the most hype football games I'll ever have as a Dolphins fan.
It was the greatest thing ever. When you get to watch a little bit like the Panthers last night, something you never see, right? You don't see a team put up 7 goals in the first period like the Panthers did. You're watching the game. It's been a slow start to the season, but then you're watching something that you literally don't expect to see in an NFL game. Yeah. And it's against Bill Belichick, which makes it even better. But yeah, it was that game was unbelievable. This city was buzzing after that game.
Man,
And then
I remember because me, y'all know Ronnie Brown's been on the show a bunch of times. Me and Ronnie came in together. We're tight. Our kids know each other. Like we're real good friends. Going out on the town with Ronnie Brown that year was stupid. Ronnie was more popular than any quarterback I played with in the WildCat year.
It was like when we did Mario Chalmers on earlier this week, and I was like, "Can you go anywhere at Kansas, and pay for your own beer?" And I mean, he was the toast of the town after he won the NCAA championship with them. Ronnie Brown that year was
Yep.
Miami's hero, and he was doing something that just you didn't see.
Hey, Ronnie, will your security guard take a picture with us? Huh?
That's our linebacker.
Hey, I play football too, punk. I was taking pictures in the mall. No, I'm not taking any more pictures.
Then final week of the season, you guys beat Brett Favre and the Jets, and Ted Ginn scores a touchdown. Like, it was almost all coming together. I remember where Ted Ginn scores a touchdown in a game, and you're like, holy bleep. This is going to happen. They're going to knock out the Jets from the playoffs and the Patriots, and they're going to get in.
In New York, Philip Merlin picked off Brett Favre in the first quarter. Yeah, man. Thank you, Solana, because I see Hawk's little rolly eyes here on this.
What are you talking about? I'm the one that had your back the entire time.
Things looked good. Things felt good. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Somebody texted in regarding that Ravens game. Best play I've ever seen. Ed Reed had a pickoff and a return in that game. The dude read it 3 weeks early.
Mm-hmm.
Impressive.
Bro, he picked off an in cut on the right side of the field from the left half. I swear
he was just like a blur running over there.
Pennington kicked his leg. The ball got snapped, and Ed just took off across the field. He broke on the ball before Pennington pulled it up to his shoulder. Just one of the most amazing things I've watched him. And everyone in the entire, not the field, Hawk, everybody in the damn stadium saw Ed break it on that ball, except one individual by the name of Chad Pennington.
Right. Didn't matter as long as Chad Pennington didn't read it.
Didn't break stride and ran a touchdown back.
They won the Super Bowl that year, right?
Yeah.
That was the Ravens.
That was 08.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, 08.
I think they won the Super Bowl.
Wasn't that the ugly Super Bowl year? Yeah, defense was
Brent
hell
Dilfer.
and offense wasn't much.
Yeah.
Did they win it that year?
I think so.
That'll make the story better. I
was gonna say it's better for you to assume they did.
Yeah, I was gonna say. We ran into the Super Bowl champion, guys. What do you expect?
Maybe not actually. Maybe they didn't actually. Now I just looked it up. 08 was the Giants over the Patriots, and then 09 was the Steelers versus the Cardinals. Santonio Holmes catching it in the back of the end zone.
It was the 08 season, 09 Super Bowl. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. Oh well.
Because the next Ravens Super Bowl was that ugly one when the lights went out and all that crap. Yeah, that was the next Super Bowl.
Somebody texted in 2012. We were right there.
Well, listen, 20 years from now, nobody's going to want to do this research, and I lost to the Super Bowl champion Ravens.